Massive Steelers updates report reveals master plan. My name is Peyton Kleppe, and on today's episode of Steelers Digest, we'll be breaking down the latest Pittsburgh Steelers reports and analysis regarding the Pittsburgh Steelers football team as the Steelers look to sign their defensive star to a contract extension. We do get an update on the situation and on his status with the Pittsburgh Steelers in the future. Before we get into the latest reports about TJ Watt's contract situation, if you guys are not already currently subscribed to the channel, just click that subscribe button down below. Only 13% of our current viewers are actually currently subscribed. So if you do click that subscribe button, we will get you the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news. So like I said before, the Steelers and TJ Watt continue to work on their negotiation as they look to reach a long-term deal for the defensive star to stay in Pittsburgh for the rest of his career. Obviously, TJ Watt, he's been our best player since coming into the league in 2017. Probably been the best player coming out of that draft defensive-wise. I mean, we got him late in the first round. He's defied every expectation that everybody has set for him. He's even debatably been better than his older brother, J.J. Watt. The only thing that kind of has been a knock on TJ's career is that defensive player of the award winning. He's been snubbed year after year. This year you could debate that he really didn't play to the standard. I mean, throughout the whole year, he was the favorite until the last couple weeks where he just stopped really playing too well, whether it was fatigue, whether it's just the team in general. Those last 6 weeks for TJ Watt were a little rough, and he did fall out of that Defensive Player of the Year standing. Like I said, he was the favorite up to those last 6 weeks, but he did have kind of a late season collapse like the rest of our team. So, but going into this season, I think TJ Watt is obviously motivated, obviously wants to show the league that he is still the best defensive player in the league. He wants to prove he is better than Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett has been crowned social media's, best defensive player of the league. But we all know, as Steelers fans and as, regular watchers of the Pittsburgh Steelers in the NFL, that TJ Watt's obviously much better than Myles Garrett. The stats show it. The wins show it. Everything shows it. So, but Myles Garrett did get paid this offseason. He got paid a ton of money. He's getting $40 million a year from the Browns after previously stating that, I'm not going to play for the Browns. Trade me somewhere else. But obviously they gave in to his threats, handed him that massive contract. But, that kind of screwed teams like the Bengals, Steelers, and, some other teams that want to sign their pass rusher for the future. Another team, the Dallas Cowboys, looking to sign Micah Parsons. He will definitely break the bank, probably be mid $40 million, maybe like 40, 43, 44, $45 million, which is crazy to think. But, that's just the market for the edge rusher position in the NFL at the moment. So, Steelers insider Jerry Dulac did give us an update on the situation in Pittsburgh. Dulac broke the news of Aaron Rodgers' first meeting in Pittsburgh facility. And, this was a few months ago, but, he was asked Thursday on Steelers chat if Watt's deal could get done before July's training camp. And this was his response. Won't be before training camp. So, it's pretty clear that TJ Watt will be holding out for this mandatory minicamp section of the offseason. But I do expect to get him back at some point. If we look back a few different years ago, Watt did do a similar approach where he did not really participate in any team activities in 2021 when he was looking for that second contract, where he did kind of hold in. So a lot of people are thinking that he might do the same thing as we move forward in the preseason because, TJ is a guy that, other than this, he's really never had any character issues. He's never had any off-the-field issues. He's never had any, domestic violence issues. He's never had any anger issues. He's never had any financial issues. This guy has been, the model NFL player. This guy is kept his mouth shut, put his head down, went to work every single day, and proved that he is the best defensive player in the National Football League. And he should get some more credit for it. And some people may be saying that this dude is a little petty for holding out and not showing up to his job. But he is also getting fined, so he is seeing the financial reparation of that absence, but rightfully so. We need to pay this guy what he's worth. Myles Garrett did get a ton of money this offseason. I don't think Omar Khan and the Steelers will look to break the bank on TJ and give him more than what Myles Garrett got, but I think they will come to a fair offer that TJ Watt and them can agree on. That's going to keep TJ in Pittsburgh for the next couple years as he looks to decide on his future. Because, although this guy's been super good, super consistent, debatably the best guy in the NFL on the defensive side of the ball. He has gotten a little older. He is around 30 now, so going into next season, he will be turning 31. So it's really a weird situation for the Steelers and Watt, because obviously Steelers want to keep this guy in Pittsburgh for the rest of his career. Want to make him one of the other Steelers greats like Ben Roethlisberger, like Terry Bradshaw, like Troy Polamalu, who play their whole career in Pittsburgh and retire as a Steeler. I think all the Steelers fans, Omar Khan, Art Rooney, Coach Tomlin, and the rest of the Steelers on the team pretty much want TJ back. This guy's a game changer. It only takes one or two plays a game, and this guy can change the whole game. Whether it's a strip sack, whether it's an interception, whether it's a pass rush where he takes on a double team or a triple team, but it opens up lanes for guys like Alex Highsmith, Cam Heyward, even Derek Harmon, who's coming in next year looking to be a starter on the defensive line. But this guy TJ Watt will make an impact anywhere you put him on the field. At the end of last season, he said he's open to moving around, so that's another definitely positive thing about this guy, where he's open to be coached, he's open to be moved around to get optimal production for him and the rest of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And like I said, this guy's been a model NFL player for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's just come to work every day, showed why he belongs on the Pittsburgh Steelers, and showed why he deserves to get paid by the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I do expect TJ Watt to get his bag very soon. Whether it is during training camp or a little bit after, we will have to wait and see. Unfortunately, that's all I have for you guys tonight on Steelers Digest. If you guys are not already currently subscribed to the channel, click that subscribe button down below. Thank you so much. Here we go, Steelers.